Okay, we're having a look at Neil Young's Unknown Legend. Very beautiful, very simple song, just two chords, G and C. But let's talk about the tuning. I'll tell you why. Drop my bottom strings at C, all the way down there. The A string is down to E, which is a long way down, and you'll see I haven't trimmed it yet. I put an E string on there because a normal A string would just be quite floppy. So I just stuck an E on there. I think it's 53, and the rest is just D, G, B, D. Now that's not a tuning I've heard used elsewhere. I don't really know what else it would be useful for apart from these, but gives you that. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful 4-chord. And the reason was I wanted to try and get this guitar figure that he plays it on electric on the record, but that twangy guitar sound. And for the twang, I'm using my finger, back of my fingernail, rather than my thumb, which would be softer, right? So it's somewhat reminiscent of the electric sort of twang on there, yeah, you could do it in standard tuning, but you'd be forced to use the low E, and you wouldn't get that, which would mean essentially you would sound inverted, and I didn't want it to sound inverted. When I went to the 4-chord there, I wanted that, to sound like a proper C chord. So that's basically it. So for the most part of the song, our one chord is here. You could play it here. You can almost imagine that as a G. Well, it is G, but instead of you playing your G on your bottom string, you're playing it on your A string. Here we get the third in the chord as well. Work in a diner, never saw a woman look finer. I used to work just to watch her foot across the floor. We're keeping this over G here. So it's C, that's a C triad over G, but you can think of it as the G sus. Functions the same way. I grew up in a small town. We can do this here. Yeah, there's a G sus as well. So, never put a roots down. Daddy always kept moving, so she did too. Somewhere on a... And that's where we're going for that desert highway, right? She rang a hurricane and said, her long blonde hair flying in the wind. It's just when the payoff from that, for that lovely low C, is so rich, you sort of want to, hold it off for not use it too much, so that when it does come in, it's really got that beautiful resonance to it. Grew up in a small town, right? Anyway, so that's sort of it. The figure. And there's a section in the middle which is a mouth organ on the record. Essentially around these chords. So the G that I already talked about. There's another C chord. That's kind of it. Beautiful, simple song. Yeah. What else there is to say, really? Hope that's useful. See you on the next one. Okay.